Donald Trump's trying to pull off the classic mob move. One of the things mobsters do when they are held to account for the crimes that they have committed, and Donald Trump knows this well. He used to be, deeply in with the mob in New York City, hiring mob-affiliated companies to build his buildings. His lawyer and mentor, Roy Cohn, was the lawyer to I believe it was the Genovese crime family in New York. One of whichever it was, the biggest, maybe the Bananos or something. I'm pretty sure it was Genovese. The biggest crime family in New York was his biggest client, and Donald Trump was one of his secondary clients. What mob bosses do when they have to go before a jury is they try to intimidate the jury. They even have people go into the courtroom and just sit and stare at the jurors from the peanut gallery, from the place where the observers can go. But mostly they try to get the names of the jurors so that they can publicize those names. They can essentially dox them and hurt them. And that appears to be what Joe Tacopina, the lawyer who represents Donald Trump in the E. Jean Carroll rape case, which is going to court soon, is trying to do. He sent a letter yesterday, to District Judge Lewis Kaplan, basically saying that he wants to, quote, be involved in all stages of the jury selection process. Now, the judge has said that the jurors are going to be anonymous. They're doing the same thing, by the way, with the Fox trial. They're keeping the jurors anonymous because, the right wing in the United States, the Fox base, the Trump base, are violent, proudly violent, proclaim their violence, love to strut around wearing guns and things like that. They are violent people, and so, they're trying to protect these jurors, and Tacopina is trying to he says, we submit the counsel should be involved in all stages of the jury selection process, even in the jury assembly room. He wants to be able to go in and talk to the individual juror. Oh, what's your name? Oh, where do you live? Oh, yeah. This is, as I said, a classic mob move by, in my opinion, by Joe Tacopina, this attorney representing Donald Trump. And David Badash, excuse me, wrote a great piece about this. It's published over at rawstory.com right now. It was originally published by the New Civil Rights Movement, talking about this. And it is concerning that things that were only done by the mafia a decade ago are now being routinely done by the leading Republican political candidate for president of the United States, by his lawyers. This should concern us all.